All right, let's start off with the new filter right away. All right, so last night I left off with saying when a 1-2 hits, I think it's 80. Let me just check to make sure what that was. Uh, let's see what it is here. So we're gonna take a 1. All right, that's gonna give you 134 numbers right there, and then we're gonna also say a 2 is used. That gives you 132. But when you combine these two, you get 80 numbers. So that's pretty cool because every time you see a 1 and a 2 together, regardless of the position, A, B, A, C, B, C in box form, it will be in those 80 numbers. So look at this. The last 1, 2, 3, 4, the last 4 draws were all inside this box pairs, or I mean box numbers, these 80 numbers. That's pretty sweet. So that's, and then I wanted to say also that if you look at last night's video, I put the pattern sums or pattern numbers, I should call it. I have a little bit of an update. It's a little bit of a tweak for this thing, and it's going to be pretty sweet. It doesn't change anything that you see. It just adds a little thing right here, and it's going to be pretty awesome. That's hopefully probably pretty soon. I'm just testing it a little bit. And then, okay, let me get back on track. Okay, so if you look at last night's video, you'll be able to see I put all these in there. Although it's not hard to, I'll show you what it is. Look at, well, I already did that, but let me go to it again. Show it to you. Right here, pattern sums. Okay, so when I hover over this, what does it show? It shows pattern 1 is a 4, 6, or an 8. Pattern 2 is a 2, 5, or a 7, right? And so all that is, pattern 1 is 4, 6, and 8 pair sums. So anytime you see a 4, 6, or 8 in the front, it's going to be that, right? That's all that is. Anyway, I did put all those in the description of the last night's video, and there I just put this in there, A, B, A, C, and B, C, and yep. So that's all I did. Excuse me. Let's see. Okay, that's what I did, and then what else I want to say? And another thing I wanted to show is how often an 8, 9, or 10 hit, right? Just in general, 8, 9, or 10 hit all the time. And I got something I'm going to do with that that's going to be pretty cool. So that's, I mean, I did a little thing here where I think I showed this last night where a 1, 2, no, I just did any ones. So if a 1 hit, okay, if a 1 hit and an 8, 9, or 10 hit, look at all that. Every single one of those is a win. And that would be, let's see what that would have been. So that would have been a 1. So let's just do that real quick because I'm interested to see what that'd be. It would have been that one there. I did not say the 2, so I'm going to put an X there. So we'll be back up to 134. But then I said an 8, 9, or 10, which already brings you down to 104. So let's just remove that one. See where we're at. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I guess that's, let me check. Yeah, so it's the same. So 104. So, but every single time you see yellow, that is 104 numbers it was down to. Look at that. Alt 3, but then after that it's only Alt 2, all the way up till, so I mean that literally cuts the lottery in half. So something, good way to follow. I mean, a good way to reduce numbers is to follow these pair sums, just basic pair sums. And remember, book of filters, just go to search, put in book of filters, and you can do it a couple different ways. But this way here, you can do a drop down, common filters there. You can do all different types of filters. It's crazy, member filters, whatever. But if you go down to sums, just go down to sums and then hit instead of hitting pick 3, because if you hit pick 3, well, you're going to get all the sums in the pick 3 lottery, right? All right. Go to pairs. There you go. There it is. There it is. So that's all that this is right here. It's just you using those. See what I'm saying? So it's all that it's doing. And I got something good I'm gonna do with this though that I'm gonna tag along on here. As long as I test it for a little bit, make sure it works and is useful. I'm sick and tired of clutter, right? Too many filters. I mean, there's a million filters on this site, and so many of them are so good, but man, it's like you can just bog yourself down with so much. Anyway, so let's see. So using what I have here, I'm gonna try to see if I can get a win for Wisconsin tomorrow. So let's do that. So first of all, look at all the evens here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 days, four evens in a row. Look at that. Good chance that that's going to be switching up tomorrow, and an odd will be used in some position, right? Now, I'm not going to say which position. I'm not going to sit there and try to figure that out. I'm just going to say it's probably going to be, you know, an odd in some position. So I'm going to remove those. And what I did is I just did it in Excel, but you can do it on pick 3, 4, 2. And I'm just going to, what I did, I just went over here. I put all the evens in. And I'm only doing the zeros. And I'll show you why, because it's all these numbers here. Look at that. It eliminates all of those numbers. And a lot of these numbers, though, are high digits and stuff, and like doubles and whatever. But I'm removing the zeros because I'm going to go for the 0. Or should I go for a 2 as well? Maybe I should just wait a minute on that. This is what I got down to right now. So I said a 0 or a 2 is my lowest winning digit. But I have these pairs right here. Okay. This is from my roulette because one of these is likely, but I'm not going to say it has to be one of those. So I took the top, whatever, my SB pairs. And then I took the 1, 2 sums, the 2, 2 and 2, 1, because look at that. And look at the combined 2, 1, 2, 2. There's been out 8 draws since there's been a 2 on the front end. So I took that, and then like I just said, I did the single box patterns, 7 and 13. That's all. That should be coming back. One of those is coming back. I mean, look at 7. 25 draws. And again, look at this. Pink was due tonight. Pink hit. But look at this 7. Where's the 7? 7 is going to be a blue. So where's the last time a 7 hit? Right there. 7, 7, 7, 7. I don't think there's anything prior. Before that, though, 7, 7, 7, right? 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, right? Okay, so 7's coming back. And then, but I don't want to limit it to just 7. But dang, 25 draws at combined, that should be coming back. 13, though, is out 19. Let's see what 13 is. 13 is going to be yellow. So let's see. Last time 13 hit was right here. Back on the second. Prior to that, well, there's a bunch of them. Look at 13, 13, 13, 13, 13, 13. Okay, so those two. So what I'm saying when I choose those is I'm saying that one of those is hopefully going to hit, but I'm not just doing that right now. I'm actually adding some numbers. So I did 7, right here, pattern 7, and pattern 13, right? So I took those numbers there. So instead of just coming down here and adding them in to here where I can't see what they are, sometimes I do this so I can see what they are. So what I did is I took those And then I took another one here. I took 10 or not. Let me look at the midday. Took 5 and 7. I took 5 and 3, I think, as well. And that's why you're seeing those. So we'd have, what is this one? 0, 5, 13, and 69. 0, 5, 13, and 69. Yeah, it's going to be 5. So I took 5, 7, 13. And then I also took, just being like kind of maybe a little bit too laid back on this one, but let me just see what I did. 1, 2, okay, 3. So then I also took, I threw in 3, I think, just to be even extra safe. All right. So, and then these here are the roulette pairs. I'll show you why I took those. A lot of times I don't look at that because it doesn't include a 0. But 4 is out midday at 21. And then look at the 1 is out 25. So what I did is I just went over to my roulette page, and then I took down here. A lot of times I haven't really been paying attention to any of this at all. I've always had a plan to do something with the first digit on here, but I've yet to do it. I have it wrote down, and I think it's pretty good on paper, but whatever, maybe later. But so what I did is I took the 4, and I took the the 1, and then I brought those over here. So that seems like a lot, right? But if I get rid of this one, I mean, get rid of SB pairs 3, it's only 90. This only is 99 numbers. And if I keep these in there, it's 116 numbers. So it's already profit. If one of those hit, and it's likely, but I threw in a key 0 or 2. I wanted to say just 2, but zeros should be coming up. And there's been like ridiculous amount of doubles too here. So kind of hoping for that. I am doing a mixed on the high-low since there's been so many doubles. And I'm also doing it because if you look at the Wisconsin even, odd, high-low merge boxed frequency, I do 8 years or whatever, way up there. And then I do descending, and I look at the top 4. Those top 4 are the mixed, right? Okay, not all low. You get the point. They're all mixed. So you'll notice, look at that. There hasn't been a mix now in 4 draws. So I'm banking on one of these to hit tomorrow for midday. And I'm not going to like try to figure out which one. Sometimes I look at the midday and see if there's one that's sticking out more, but not really. So I'm just going to go ahead and just roll with that. And then like I said, 0 or 2 for a key being used. Could be wrong on that. Could be wrong on all this. But trying to use logic here that there's a high chance one of these is going to be used. And like I said, if you look at the keys, you got 0 and 2, but they're at the midday. But that's not the only reason I'm picking them. It's just because the doubles and stuff, I like that 0 would be coming back here. I'm hoping it comes back. And okay, so that's how I got my pairs. And if you mix some of this stuff like this, you can get a really good set of pairs. And all you need is one of these pairs to hit. And, you win. So, but let's see. So they did those things there. What else did they do? Since normally I come here and I'd put in like 7, 13, whatever, but I'm not doing that today. I'm putting it all up here. Sorry for my voice. I think I'm getting a cold. I really pray that don't happen. All right. What do we got? Okay. Did I select any of this stuff? I don't think I did. I just want to make sure. None of that right now. Cool. All right. So when I hit start, we're down to 15 numbers for tomorrow. Ones I like are 059 and 055, but I really like 059. And why is 055 in there? I didn't want to do. Did I not select this? That would be... Oh, yeah. Okay, that still works. I was thinking something else. All right, so that's what I have for tomorrow. But anyway, so looking at the filter here again, like I said, 8, 9, 10 hit all the time, right? And then a 1 hits all the time, dang near all the time. And a 2 kind of tags along pretty well when it comes to that. It might be hard to catch it all the time to get like this, but one of these, just one of those, if you just get a 2 or just get a 1, you're already in profit, right? You could play all of them and win. I mean, look at that. Pattern 1, 134 numbers. That's already well into profit. And look at all these stupid numbers in here. All these triples and stuff. I don't play triples. They go out for years. I ain't wasting my time or money on them. I don't even care if they hit. I ain't playing them. But if you want to play them, you can. But otherwise, if you remove the triples, you're going to even probably get it down. I don't know how many are in there. But yeah. And then look at the 2. Where's the 2? Right here's the 2. So what I said is at least a 2 used. And there's a bunch of stupid triples in there too, probably. Heck yeah. Look at all the doubles too. So if you think there's a single, you get more stupid triples. So yeah. Sorry, I have such a hatred for triples. I just do. I did win on a triple though, so kind of feels good to win on them though. But look at this. That's why I hate them. Watch this. 888. Just think all the suckers out there playing that. Probably hit tomorrow though. That'd be the irony. That's how it works though. Look at it. 3,900 draws. Are you kidding me? How long is that? That's insane. Freaking years. You got... No, I don't play these. Look at this. That's insanity. Nope. All right, let's go back to pre-sorted. See what's going on. Pre-sorted. Pre-sorted 9. See, A9. That means 9 have to be the lowest winning digit. That's insanity. I don't keep it on this. I normally go anywhere between 500 and all the way down to 20 draws to get a good accurate reading on stuff. See, 0 at 20 draws is ready to hit because it's at the top, right? Now you bump it up to like 60, it's still up there. You got 4 tagging along. I'll check out the midday. 0. I like that. See, I like that 0. Come on, 0. 0 and 1s hit all the time. I mean, 0s and 1s hit all the time. 0, 1, and 2. I know people like to throw 3 in there, but 0, 1, and 2, it hits 7, 8, 9, though. That hits 2. It's a lot, too, right? I think statistically it's like dang near the same. Let's see here. Talking about the new filter, though. Hopefully I get something, that other tweak to this that I think will be really useful.